Jameson, when you're at the free throw line that many times, what does it take to not get in your own head and overthink going there again and again and again?
I mean, it's just repetition. There's things you just work on, and the confidence I have in myself because of all the reps I put in. And I think it's just, you got to stay focused, you got to stay locked in, because in the end you got to make free throws. And I think that ultimately was what helped us today. And I think, especially after the last game, missing three, it's out of character for me, so I had to respond. And I think something we worked on in practice, and it was something that I think he needs to do. So it's just staying focused and honing in.
Felix, what does it feel like to advance and for this team to get to continue playing basketball together?
It's really a good opportunity for us to I feel like we got older guys on the team, and it's gonna be this might be the each game we play right now might be the last time we play with them. So we just try to keep that the family going for as long as we can. Pretty much.
Stick with questions for the players here.
Jamison, when talking about those free throws, but I believe it was 32 combined fouls called in the second half. How as a team do you maintain your focus, your aggression when the pace of play is getting so choppy and so many fouls are being called?
Yeah, it's just staying next play mentality. That's what you have to look at. If you have a foul or a bad call, or whatever happens, you huddle in. It's always talking about next play. Worry about what's next, because in the end you can't control what just happened. I come here and say it all the time. So it's just focusing on the next play and just being ready for whatever is next.
Then for Felix, I think this is the first time we've talked to you since you broke the consecutive games with a block shot record here. Were you aware of that record, and what did it feel like to break that?
I wasn't really aware of the record. I mean, I think Gary told me one time it was, but that's not it. But I don't really think about going to a game. I just try to play aggressive and do my part defensively. Block shots. I just try to go help my teammates and create my possessions for us.
Felix, I know you take pride in your defense. I think for you guys as a team, 3 of you had blocks, 5 other guys had steals. What's it like to kind of see that kind of performance from everyone on the team today?
It's really good. I love to see when the team, collectively, we actually play defense. It takes our team to a whole new level, when everyone's on defense. And I know the guys on the team, they really hard players, and they can do it every night.
And for Jamison, what's it like to kind of be in the postseason right now? A couple wins now under your belt. What's kind of the vibe right now around the team? You're moving on. Now it's the Elite Eight, if you will, the NIT.
We're just focused on what's next. And I think for us, we'll come in tomorrow, work out, recover, and then we'll figure out who we play tomorrow night. But it's just taking it day by day. And we're looking at like Felix said, there's opportunities out there. And each game, each day is an opportunity for us to have another go around with these guys, because in the end, this team's not going to be the same. There's guys moving on, there's guys leaving. And that's the beauty of college basketball. That's also the harsh reality of it, that no team is ever going to be the same each year. And I think that's what a lot of people take for granted. That's something that I don't want to take for granted, because again, this is my 5th year, and this is one of the most connected group of guys I've been a part of. And it's just Coach D preaches it all the time. It's a family, and it really is, and we embody that each and every day.
Any more, Adam? We got another?
Felix, the way that this team is coming together at this point of the season, the way that you guys are playing, I asked you about moving on, but just you've talked a lot in your 2 years about wanting to have more of a mentality from guys, more of a dog mentality, like you've said a few times. Where do you think this team is in discovering that, and how much is that a part of what you're doing right now?
Yeah, we definitely have. I feel like this year we have a lot. And I know you all don't really see a lot of stats of Evan, but Evan is one of them. Every night we put him on one of the best players to guard, and he's 6'6", 6'7". And he's really a good guy to put on defense. He pretty much can guard 1-5. And also Devin, the freshman, he's really got that. So.
What did it feel like for you to impact the game the way that you did? You've impacted games. We've talked about your defense and affecting shots and stuff, but you're getting to on the score sheet a little bit more. Your offense seems to be coming along a little bit more. What did it feel like to have the impact that you did overall?
Like I said earlier, I'm just do whatever my team wants to do. And I feel like also lately offensively, I feel like my team is getting more. I'm getting more touches, and I just gotta trust my work
I'm always curious, like, what do you have a mantra? Do you have a, like, I know obviously you have a routine, but is there anything that goes through your head when you're going to the line that you repeat to yourself, or anything that just helps settle you before you take a free throw?
No, I just always take a deep breath. That's really it. When I stay free throw routine, it's just natural. Not that I really made nothing too crazy. So.
I have one more right behind you.
Jameson, it seemed like you especially found a little trouble scoring the first half. When you guys were going down transition, were you at all frustrated that, you weren't converting buckets in transition, kind of had to pull it out a little more?
I would say I thought we got out and ran in transition actually, and I think that's kind of what sparked our run in the first half. So, I don't think it's necessarily frustrating to pull it out offensively just because of the talent we have, but to say we just have to be consistent with it, and we have to just keep working, keep hunting good shots, and I think that's what we do. And there's other ways to impact games other than scoring. I think that's something that I've taken personally. If I'm not scoring, there's other things I can do. I think rebound is something that I've improved on, as well as defense. And I think my teammates hold me to that and hold me to that standard because, in the end, we need each other, and we need guys to step up in big moments, and I think that's what we did today.
Felix, Jamie, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.